What's up guys, it's F from Tech Source, and I got two really cool PC builds for the month of March for you guys. So the first one's going to be $1,000 Ryzen editing and gaming mini ITX PC, and the second one's going to be $1,550 Intel gaming PC. Also, it's going to be mini ITX. And just a reminder guys, these videos are only to help you come up with your ideas on your next gaming PC. They are not physical builds. In fact, my monthly PC builds still will continue. That has nothing to do with these types of videos. But anyways, with that said, let's go ahead and dive right in to the Ryzen editing PC. So we're going with the R7 1700 because it currently offers the best value when it comes to any 8-core processor. Make sure you guys check out my comparison video I did in case you missed it. It does come with a Wraith Spire LED cooler, so we don't need to pick one up, but in order to overclock it, we do need either a 370 or a 350 board. So in this case, we're going with the MSI B350M Gaming Pro, which will get the job done. And since we got a black and red motherboard, we have to stick with the color scheme, which is why we are picking up two 8GB sticks from G.Skill, totaling 16 gigs of DDR4 memory. After all, this is an editing PC, and the more RAM you pick up, the better it is. Alternatively, you can always pick up only one stick of 16 gigs instead if you want to add another 16GB stick later down the line, since the motherboard only has 2 DIMM slots. But keep in mind that 32GB is the maximum memory that's supported. For storage, we got a few options. For the main drive, we're going with the ADATA 240GB M.2, which currently has the best bang for your buck. Most other M.2s at 240GB of space start at $100. So this is a pretty solid deal for 560MB read and 520MB write. And for mass storage, the usual 1TB WD hard drive will do just fine. The EVGA GTX 1060 superclocked 6GB variant GPU should provide enough firepower for gaming over 60 FPS, high settings, and 1080 resolution. Powering this entire build is a 500-watt power supply from EVGA, which has plenty of juice. And finally, the case we're going with is the Thermaltake Core V21 Mini Tower. In fact, both PCs in this video are going to be using the same case. A portable yet powerful editing and gaming rig that's only going to cost you guys $988 from the time of making this video. As always, all the parts will be linked below, but let's move on to our next PC. I'm calling this one Snow White on steroids. It's still using the Thermaltake Mini ITX Tower, but this one is the Core V1, and it's in white because this entire build is going to have a white color scheme. We're going with the 7700K quad-core processor, and we're pairing that with the ASRock Z270 ITX motherboard, and we're going to overclock it obviously, so we need a solid cooler. I went with the Deepcool 120EX because not only does it match the color scheme and looks dope as but it will get the job done and keep the temps really cool. I overclocked a 7700K to 5 GHz using this exact same cooler for one of my subscriber builds a few weeks back. I highly recommend it. Sticking with the color scheme, we are going to rock two 4GB sticks from Crucial at 2400 MHz, and for storage we are going with the same parts as the previous build, the ADATA 240GB M.2 and 1TB hard drive from WD. Again, don't worry about the M.2 messing with your build because the motherboard features a vertical M.2 mounting solution, so it won't be visible. The motherboard also has some white and silver accents, so it's going to contribute to the beautiful all-white build. This wouldn't be Snow White on steroids without a GTX 1080, so why not put the best GPU out there in a tiny build like this? Now obviously this is optional and you guys can put in any GPU that fits your budget here instead. The power supply we are using is the NZXT Hale 82 700W, which is fully modular because we are trying to keep the cable management very clean in this tiny tower, and we don't need all those unnecessary PSU cables. It's also white, which matches the build, but it's not really going to be visible in this case anyways. So this will cost you around $1,550, give or take. If you guys enjoyed these two builds, consider leaving a like, and if you didn't, feel free to dislike. And if you guys want to see a similar build to Snow White, let me know in the comment section down below. I actually want to do a pretty overpowered PC in such a tiny case on the channel, so I think that'll be pretty cool for next month. Also, let me know in the comment section if you guys want to see a specific type of build for next month's PC builds, whether it's budget related, color scheme related, or whatever. Thank you guys so much for watching as always, and I'll see you in the next video.